Hello and welcome back after a half-term break. How are you all? Fabulous news, eh? We're going to be back soon. One more week. One more week. Anyway, let's crack on with things. You don't want to hear me saying one more week. It's Al. And my very good pal Vic. How's it going, Vic? Yay! Excellent. We have got absolutely stacks on the show today. Wow, don't know where to start. Absolutely loads. Now, first things first. We're experimenting with new stuff, so the backgrounds might not be working. Fingers crossed they are. If not, there'll be a gallery at the end of the show with all lovely bits and pieces because we have an announcement towards the end of the show as to who won the Crepe competition. I've told you about this. Crepe. Honestly, this is a family show. Get the birthdays. Thank you. Behave. Right, we'll start with the birthdays. Firstly, an apology. I may have missed some people, so if your birthday was Monday through to Wednesday this week, apart from one person, that's Daniel, happy birthday to you, happy birthday to you, for Tuesday, happy birthday to you. So if I've missed your birthday, please, can you email in and tell me your birthday? Because I hate it when I miss people's birthdays out. So if your birthday was on Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday, get in touch with the show. We'll get you on, right? Okay, birthday song. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you and you and you. Oh, don't do that often. Okay, so a very happy birthday for Thursday. That is yesterday to Ethan in 8GB and Jaden in 8MA. Today, Patrick in 5SH. Happy birthday. Cakey time. Yeah, fantastic. On Saturday, Xanthi in 6DS. And on Sunday, Anya in 8JH. Have a fabulous weekend birthday. Awesomeness. On Monday, we've got masses on Monday. On Monday, happy birthday to Magda in 8GB, Joe in 8DF, Jacob in 6BZ, Alistair in 5ND, Harry in 7BA, Yusuf in 7AW. Have a happy Monday birthday. Yay! And then we've got no one on Tuesday. And then Wednesday, we have Rhiannon in 6DS, Adam in 5Shine, NG in 8GB, and Harmony in 6BS. That is the birthdays. Now, we've got loads of staff shout outs. So I'm going to try and take the time with these. He hopefully will not interrupt. Get off. He hopefully won't interrupt me and I'll crack on. Now, before the holidays, good spot, Mr. Salter. I totally forgot to do class of the week. So this week, I'm going to do 2 class of the weeks to make up for it. But we'll come to those in a minute. And then we've got, did somebody say, turn in? Will you stop going on about Deliveroo? There are other delivery services out there, kids. Okay, so we're going to crack on. Mrs. Jogling was really on the money with this one. Sent this on very early in the week. It says, Ethan in year 7 had the best art lesson ever. Brilliant, Ethan. Indian elephant work. Cool, well done. I just want to shout you out, but also a massive thank you to the rest of 7FK who worked so hard this week in their art lessons. Fabulous. And I've been seeing some fantastic bits of art. Really, really good. Pop that one out of the way. So that's smashing. Miss Jones-Lee, we've got a shout out to everyone who completed this week's Key Stage 2 News First Challenge. 144 entries this week. It's a lot of entries. It's very good. And she said that was phenomenal. At the time of recording this, which was yesterday, the leaderboard is like this in 3rd place. Back on the leaderboard, 6DS with 102 points. In 2nd place is 5Shine with 122, but still out there in the lead, consistently outdoing everybody else. 6BZ with 163 points. And she said a special mention to 5ND because you got the highest total for the week. Very well done, 5ND. That one. Done. Okay, this is good. This is cool. This is cool, and this is from Miss Williams. And she sent me an attachment with it, which we'll try and post out via various streams on Google and what have you. It says, could you please share on the show? The team at Junior Bake Off are looking for students who enjoy baking to apply for the next series of the show. No, this is not GCMS Bake Off. It is the Bake Off, not any old Bake Off. Very good. And she goes on to say, if students are interested, they need to follow the information on the poster that's coming out. Exactly. It says also to let her know if you do enter via the email on the poster. And it's got all the deadlines on it. So I'll try and stitch the poster on to the end of the show so you can see it and you can press pause on your little video thingies and you can get all the details there. But we'll get the information out to you. That is fantastic. It would be superb to see somebody on Channel 4. Woo! There are other channels. Will you stop that? Firstly, you're on about the crepes, and now this. Anyway, this one is going to be one of the classes of the week. Okay, now this is from Miss Chapman, and she said, please can you shout out to the kids in year 7 that are in school in the key worker bubble upstairs in the library. She said that they have been absolutely fantastic. And you know what? Whenever I go past, they always seem to be working. They always seem to be getting on. There's never any fuss. There's never any silliness. Well, not that I've spotted. Yes, you lot in the year 7 key worker bubble. Yeah. Anyway, I'm going to make you one of this week's 2 classes of the week. So very well done there. And Miss Chapman was really pleased to be working. So I think she enjoyed it. We've got one here from Mr. Robson, and this is going to be our 2nd class of the week as well. But anyway, he says, a big shout out to Bailey, who's been, and that's in 8DF, who's been in top form in maths. Well done, Bailey. Excellent. And he also goes on to say that his own form class have been really, really superb. Now, I teach 7TL as well, and I must confess, you've been awesome for me as well. And Mr. Robson went on to say he loves seeing all their work that they've been doing in their Wednesday lessons and in our trust sessions and all that kind of thing. And he said it really has given him a massively brilliant insight into who they are as individuals. So 7TL, you are our 2nd class of the week. Okay, so moving on, we have a message from Mrs. Greaves. It says, please could you announce these children as our reading eggheads of the week. They have made an outstanding effort with their reading and Reading Express this week. Reading Express. I know that's been a bit problematic on the Chromebooks, but I think the magnificent Mr. Walton has sorted it out. Anyhow, the people in question are Amelia in 5SH, that's Mr. Veach's class, Jack and Tom in my class, that's Miss Williams' English group, Molly in Mr. Ferguson English group, that's 5ND, Peter in 5WT, that's Mrs. Proudlock, and Maggie in 5BC, that's Mrs. Greaves. And in year 6, Lola in Mrs. Bradley's class, 6BZ, Paige in 6BS for Mrs. Kennard, Leo in 6BZ for Mrs. Greaves, that's Leo W, not you, Leo S, unlucky. And Jack in 6DS, who's with Miss Rutherford, and finally Julie in 6WS, who's with Mrs. Candlish. Very well done to all of you. Now, crepe competition. Hopefully you've seen crepes galore behind us. Hey, look at you. There you go. You're going to be sick. Don't be sick. Anyway, fantastic. I've seen these. The standard was absolutely awesome. Really, really brilliant. Don't be sick just because you've gone dizzy. Absolutely superb. So without further ado, firstly, a massive thank you for Mrs. Tompkins for organising this. But anyway, she said she would like to say a massive thank you to everyone who entered the crepe contest. She was blown away by creativity and culinary skills, as was everybody, actually. Everyone who entered, sign yourself a house point now and give yourself a big pat on the back. You can get a pat on the back if you lie underneath a cow. Anyhow. Right, winners time. Okay, so special mentions in the savoury category. Robbie in year 6 for your East meets West katsu curry crepe. That for me would have won Robbie because I love katsu curry. Rowan in year 7 for his salmon and cream cheese crepe, and Libby in year 7 for a ham and cheese crepe. They sound awesome. They sound awesome. Alex F in year 8 for his garlic mushroom and parma ham crepe. They were absolutely delicious looking. Fantastic. In the sweet category, his favourite. They don't have a cat litter category, unfortunately. I don't need to pack it in. In the sweet category, special mentions to Magda in year 8 for her pancake cake. Ray in year 6 for a stunning layer cake. I like that one, Ray. That got my vote. Grace in year 7 for her heart crepe. Nice one, Grace. Robin in year 6 for her beautiful crepe. Very well done to you. In the arty category, no, that's not art with a silent F. Will you stop it? Being really rude today. In the art category, special mentions go to Clarice in year 8 for a stunning fire-inspired crepe. In year 6, Isla, Yaji, Jaya, Harriet and Jack for their amazing works of art. In year 7, Izzy and Kate for the beauties that you will have seen going back and forth. Absolutely amazing work. Very well done. But the winners are, the quality was so good that Miss Tompkins got the staff to vote. Okay? Miss Tompkins couldn't decide. There will be prizes for these when you return. Yes, there will be. The savoury crepe. Drum roll. Would you not bang your head on the table for the drum roll? You're ruining it. So, these are the winners. The savoury crepe. Henry S. in HEB for your burger crepe. Yay! Sweet crepe. Belle in 8JH for the amazing creation that she created. Yay! And for artisticness, Alicia in 6BZ. Amazing. Big well done to everybody that took part. Absolutely outstanding stuff. Really excellent. Standard was superb and a lot of fun. And I hope you enjoyed eating them as well. Yeah. Right. Nearly done. We've got the regular shout outs to do. Get the shout outs, Vic. You'll make yourself dizzy. Idiot. Right. This week's shout outs seem to be the 5PH shout out show. Well done, 5PH, for getting so many in. Anyway, on with them. Okay, Mira in 5PH, this is a lovely one. She said she wanted to thank all the teachers for being completely awesome, working so hard, spending so much time to make sure our learning is really fab, and she wanted to thank all the teachers. That's a lovely one. Very, very good. She also wanted to say a big thank you to 5PH for just being amazing, coping so well with lockdown and all that kind of thing. And we've overcome it, she said. You certainly have, 5PH. In fact, all of you certainly have. She also wanted to say a few personal shout-outs. That's to Sana, Shona, Sophie, Lila, Lucy and Jasmine in 5PH, but also Tara in 5WT. Done. Shouted out. Jack. This is a lovely one. Jack wanted to say, please can you give my mum a big shout-out? Yes, we can, Jack. Hello, Jack's mum. Big shout-out from Jack. He thinks you're wonderful and you work really hard. Indeed. And then, following that one, I got another one from Casey in my class. And this is a really super one. And I like this a lot. And she said, my mum works so hard. She looks after me and my little brother. And she is so loving to both of us. And she just wanted to thank her mum so much for being so fab. You know what? This episode is going to be dedicated to all the wonderful mums. And the dads as well, I suppose. But particularly the mums. Yep, very well done indeed. Absolutely fantastic. Super. And she also went on to say, can you congratulate my brother and tell him he's amazing? My little brother for doing all his work online and all that kind of thing, and his homeschooling, and he's done a great job. So well done. We have done it. We have done it, Casey. Sana in my class. You all seem to be doing shout-outs for each other. But anyway, we love it. We're not going to stop. So Sana in 5PH wanted to say a big shout-out to Mira, Shona, Lila, Sophie for being the most amazing friends in the whole world, but also to all of PH for being amazing. And she said this year will be a year she will never forget, her year in year 5. I think we can all safely say we all will remember this year, for sure. But hopefully there will be some good memories as well as a few that are not so good. Just think of how much you've overcome. And just think of how much you've learned. And just think how brilliant Google Classrooms is. Right, anyway, not that I'm obsessed with Google Classrooms. No, I'm not even going to repeat that. Okay, Joe in my class wanted to thank Lenny for being an amazing friend. And Sophie in my class told me a brilliant story sent by email about a chance meeting on the beach with Paige and 6BS, and they stopped and they chatted, and Paige was really lovely to her, and it was just all absolutely lovely. And she just said it was a wonderful thing, and she was lovely. And so, Paige and 6BS, you're wonderful, you're lovely. Actually, Sophie, so are you. Indeed. Okay, Lucy, who was desperate to point out that she was Lucy Yu in 5ND. Yes, you, Lucy Yu. Haha. In 5ND, want to say a big shout out to Mr. Ferguson for being a great form tutor. Is that the Mr. Ferguson that smells? Oh, get up. I didn't hit you that hard. Honestly, so rude. Magda, hopefully we will see your gorilla flying past behind us. She said her gorilla, Gillespie, could he be related to Terry, year 6's gorilla or monkey or something like that. Anyway, last one. Joseph in 5ND wanted to say a massive shout out to his friend Noah and to all the teachers for being so fab. And finally, and I think this is quite a good one to finish on, Rollo the hamster, or Rolo. Hello, Rolo the hamster. I like it when we get obscure shout outs for animals and objects like computers. Send me in your silliest shout outs, please, but there has to be a reason. Anyway, that, as they say, is the end of that. Well done for tuning in. We are so nearly there. 1 whole week to go. That's all it is. And then we'll be coming back. And there'll be lots of challenges when we come back, like testing and things like that. But it's all going to be fabulous. And it's going to be great to see each other. And we're going to have so much fun. And we're just going to be awesome and all that kind of thing. So, nearly there. Don't give up. Don't start getting lax. Don't start turning up late for lessons because you think we're nearly finished. We're not. We've got loads of learning to do. And you can do it because you are awesome. Okay? Keep up the social distancing. Oh. Anybody want to buy a sock? Yeah, I'll get rid of you. I will. Don't sulk. Just behave. Have a fabulous weekend. Recharge your batteries. Turn off your screens after this. And we'll see you on Monday. Just think about it. 1 more week. That's all it is. 1 more week. Goodbye.